loves, welcome back to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much. Welcome. And if you have been here since the beginning, since the last video, whatever the case may be, you've been enjoying and you want some more, here it is. Thank you for coming back. So if you can see by the title, we're gonna get into what would I call it? I would say we're gonna talk a little bit about mental health. And talk about self-care, taking a break, all those things, because that's the space I'm in right now. That's what I wouldn't say struggling with. I guess I am in that season right now that I am trying to navigate mental health, self-care, showing up for myself, boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Like all of those things. So I just felt like while I'm in it right now, why not be vulnerable with you all and get on camera and tell you how I'm feeling? Maybe can help someone that's feeling the same way. And the people that are gone through this, can give me some advice, motivation, uplifting words, or whatever the case may be. That would be greatly appreciated. But I decided to get on this camera and give a little bit, deeper, not so surface, but deeper. And this is on my heart to actually get on this camera and talk to you all and express how I'm feeling in this moment, real time, the day of how I'm feeling. So let's get into it. And yes. So I guess I can start by explaining how I've been feeling for the last couple of weeks. And it's exhausted. I've been exhausted, drained mentally, physically, emotionally. I've just been drained, and I just been going like a robot. Like every day I'm waking up, barely can wake up, just so tired, like snoozing my alarm every single morning and rushing to get to work, get off of work, tired. Woo, let me go back. While I'm at work on my break, I'm taking naps. That's how tired I am. Like sometimes I'll eat lunch after at my desk because I want to take a nap from the beginning to the end of my break. So let's not skip that part, that I'm taking naps on my break, making me feel horrible because when you take naps sometimes it makes you feel worse than what you were feeling before. That's how I feel on my breaks. And I still do it, but I can't help it because I've been tired. When I get home, on the way to work, on the way from work, I'm tired. But I have to go get my son and gotta perk up. You gotta perk up. I still gotta take care of another person. Like I can't go home and kick my feet up. But wait, even during the week when I do have my days that I can kick my feet up, I don't. And I'm still tired, but it's just like, it is a lie. Like I don't know what is going on. Because I just don't. I don't know, but I knew I needed a break. I know I need a break, and that's what I did today. I took a break. Yes. And it felt great, you guys. So I'm a full-time worker. I work Monday through Friday. So I do have weekends off, and that's just not enough. And even on my weekends off, I don't relax. I don't chill. Like, I feel like I do everything that I don't get to do during the week, because during the week I work most of the day, and then I have a couple of hours after work to get myself prepared and my son prepared to do it all over again the next day. Work, daycare, eat, sleep, and do it all over again the next day. That's what the week consists of. And then the weekend consists of doing the maintenance and the upkeep and doing all the things that I couldn't or didn't have the energy to do during the week because I worked and just prepared for work all during the week. So when I say I took a break or I needed a break, it's just a break to do absolutely nothing. Like absolutely nothing. Rest. Because I said I'm exhausted. Like I have been exhausted. I've been drained. And even though my body has been telling me like, girl, you are tired, you need to sit down, and I haven't. And I feel like my body has been fighting with me. Like, this is me, this is my body, and my body's like, and I'm like, And my body's like, and we're here. And I just gave up. I said, you got it. Take the wheel. And I'm going to listen to my body, and I'm going to take a break. I'm just still constantly trying to show up in every way possible. I'm showing up at work, and let's get into that. Work lately has been, it's been a task. Like, my job is not a hard job. I wouldn't say it's like not physically demanding and anything like that, but when it gets busy, it gets busy. And I've been at my job for like a little over 4 years. I'm a little seasoned, more than the other people at my job. So I have a lot of responsibilities. And I'm the type of person that I'm going to do it. And because I'm going to do it, that's my job. And I try to do it all. Like, I stay trying to do it all. And I take on tasks, and I volunteer, and I help others, and all of that at work. So when I'm at work, I'm not just, because it's not physical, but I'm still like exerting energy, putting my best foot forward, helping others. My task is done, but I'm still helping others. I'm training. I am at work really working. Like, I'm not just at work pitter-patting or chilling or hardly working. No, I'm really working. So I be putting in work at work. So that's where the exhaustion comes from. Like, a part of the exhaustion comes from is working. So my 9 to 5, I am working from the beginning to the end. Literally, I am working from the time I clock in to the time I take off. And like I said, on my breaks, I am taking a nap because I'm tired. So work plays a big part of my exhaustion. So work is half of the exhaustion. Then I get to come home to a energized 4-year-old. Yes, my baby boy is 4 years old. Some days he has chill. The other days he act like he got all the sugar. Every candy you can think of, he have it in his system because he be bouncing off the walls. And those days be the days that it's like, I done did it all at work. I just put it all on the table at work, and I still gotta find a little bit of energy, a lot of energy, for this other little human that don't care about what I did at work. He don't know where I was at those last 9-10 hours I was away from him. He don't know, and he don't care. He just knows he's happy I am home, and he knows that he wants to play with his mother. So I gotta find the energy to entertain and roll around and cook and clean and bathe a bouncing boy. Like, my parents understand me. And even the people without parents, oh God, look, I'm tired. Even the people without children, imagine you don't get to go home and just chill or do whatever you want to do after work. You have to do what someone else tells you. A broke person controls your life. Like, a broke person gets to tell you what you're going to do with the rest of your day. Imagine that. You know that you would not like that. But I love it because my son is amazing. Like, he's an amazing little boy, and I'm glad he is the way he is because he's good. Like, he is so sweet. He is so chill. Like, he's a normal kid. Like, every kid is energized. I feel like every kid. The parents, no. Y'all feel me. Y'all know. Don't be trying to lie. And don't be having me out here looking crazy like y'all don't be ready to lose it. I be ready to lose it, okay? And that's why this day has come that I took a break, like a break. And then after work, and then after being that super parent and that super mom and dad or whoever, You still have to face yourself. You still have to sit with the mental, like the things that's going on in your head and the things that's going on your heart and the physical. After the day is over, you still have to face how you feel in the inside. And that's exhausting in itself. That's exhausting in itself. And I feel like it's something people don't talk about. We do what we supposed to do every day, but then you forget. You gotta show up for yourself. You do all that for that job. You do all you do for your kid, and then you gotta sit with the person you are and your thoughts and with the battles you're fighting mentally and emotionally. But most of the time, by the time it's time to sit with yourself, we don't have time. You don't have time to sit with yourself. It's time to go to sleep and do it all over again. Like, let me not speak for everyone, but I'm just saying for the people that may feel the same way, I'm speaking general for those people. So I'm not saying everyone, but I'm saying those people that can relate, that you go through the day and do your daily routine and you know there's something that sit on your heart and your mind that needs to be recognized or sort out, but you're exhausted, you're tired, you ain't got time for that. You just gotta go to sleep and you gotta go to work. You gotta go work and do what you did today again and again and again and again. And then you get to that point that your body is like, I am tired. You know you tired and I am through with you, girl. I am done. You ain't sitting down, but I'm gonna make you sit down. And I feel like that's what my body is going through. You are drained physically, mentally, emotionally. You're drained. Your body say you can go do it on your own, but I am breaking down, and eventually you got to break down with me because you can't do nothing without me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do nothing without me, so you're going to have to relax and sit down too. And I feel like that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And today I called out of work. And because it was needed. I've been saying I'm going to call out of work for a couple of weeks now. And I haven't. I never call out of work. Like, I usually call out of work if my son is sick. But other than that, I'll take off if I have something coming up. But as far as just like the days when I'm so tired and the nights I just spent crying myself to sleep because I have some things that I'm not trying to resolve because I don't have time to. I just cry myself to sleep and wake up and do it all over again. Those times are catching up to me. And I've been keep on going, and I'm just like, I'm exhausted and I don't want to go to work. Like, who says I have to be sick to take off? And I said it. I'm talking about who says. That's why it's taking me so long to take off, because I'm not sick. Like, I don't have a cough. My nose is not running. My son's not sick. So why am I taking off? And it's because your body said to, like, you are not okay. Like, your mental is sick. Like, you are not okay. Like, you are breaking down and your body is giving you signs that you need to slow down and you're not listening. And it's time. And so that's what I did. Self-care is not just getting your nails done, feet done, your hair done, buying a new outfit. It's self-care is not neglecting what is needed mentally, physically, like not neglecting that you're hurting. Something's hurting on you and you just brushing it off, or it's something that you really need to do for your mental, or it's just doing what you want to do. Like doing what you feel you need to do for yourself. That's what self-care is. And you are the only person that truly are responsible for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to show up for yourself. You have to show up for yourself. So that is self-care, is showing up for yourself, not neglecting yourself. And it starts with speaking up for yourself and advocating for yourself and doing what's best for you, no matter what that job needs from you or what your kids need from you. You're going to do that for everyone else, but you don't do it for yourself. And I say you, and I'm talking to myself as well, but it's those people that's out there feeling the same way as I am feeling. Like, self-care is doing and giving all that energy you do to everything else. You give energy to so much things in life that you feel like, I have to get that job. I have to go to that job. That's what pay the bills. I have to do this for my kids because they can't do it for themselves. And you do everything for everyone else, but you're not doing for yourself. You're going to sleep broken, drained, tired, and you're showing up halfway for everything else. Like, you're showing up half. You feel like you're doing all that you supposed to do for everyone else, but you're really just using the energy you have left to get through the days and do what you're supposed to do. So, yeah. I told someone today I took off. Like, I'm like, I took off today. Like, yes, I took off today. I was off. And I was like, what happened? You okay? What's wrong? Landon sick? You sick? Everything okay? And I'm just like, no, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. I just needed a day. I earned that day. I earned several days, but today I just decided to take that day that I needed to, recharge. I needed to recharge. Like, so a job wants you to come to work because you're not sick. You're not sneezing. You're not coughing. You don't have a temperature. You need to get to work. But, okay, think about those people that come to work and shoot up the place. Not saying I'm going to shoot up nobody's job. But it's just like, they don't care about your mental. Like, just because I'm not sick or coughing or nothing, it's just like, am I mentally okay to come to do what I got to do at this job in a positive attitude that you want me and require from me? I should be able to like, to really show up at your job. Because I'm not coughing. You should be here. I am not mentally okay. Like, I should not be there. Because soon as I flip on someone, you're going to be like, why? You should have stayed home. No, you would have had a problem with that. You would have had a problem with that. So I'm here to say and let y'all know how good it felt to stay home. And when I did today is I laid in the bed all day. And that was hard for me. But I know I needed to do it. And I feel really good. I really feel refreshed. And I feel like I'm ready to go to work. Not everything is resolved over a course of a day. Like, I'm sure it's other things that I need to resolve of why I feel I've got to the point of this feeling. But this was the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This was the beginning of what I needed. This is the beginning of what I needed. It felt good. And it gave me anxiety yesterday, though. That's crazy. Like, when I really text my supervisor and was like, I contemplated. Like, why does it take that much to call out? Like, that is just crazy to me. Like, I really had anxiety that is just like, why? Like, you need a freaking day. I'm not coming in tomorrow. And it did give me a lot of anxiety. And let me know, comment below, like let me know if y'all feel this way. Let me know what y'all do. Give me some advice, because as I was talking to the camera and saying you, it's really me talking to myself as well. You know how you give people advice and you don't take your own advice? It's just like really me in front of the camera saying all the things that I need to hear as well. And at the same time, hoping I'm saying things that you need to hear as well. And we can all figure this out together. So if it's something that y'all are struggling with, or you know someone that's struggling with it, or words of encouragement, or if you want me to have more talks and sit down to be more vulnerable and really get in depth with how I'm feeling, to see how connected we are in that like that same mindset. Like, are we really, like, where did it come from? Like, really break it down with you all. Let's do it. Comment down below and let's do it. Let's do it. If you are still here listening to me at this point, I appreciate you all and I love you. You are not alone if you are feeling how I'm feeling. And do what you got to do for yourself. Show up for yourself. Self-care is you caring for yourself just like you care for those other things in life. The outside physical things, you need to care for yourself. So once again, thank you so much for watching to this point. I hope you come back. Please engage, comment below. Let me know how you feel. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. If you want to hear more, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are having real conversations over here. And we're going to keep on going. You haven't seen as much videos as I want to put out, or as much videos as I plan to put out. And now you know that is why. It's not an excuse because it's too early to be letting up, but I just am going through a blockage. You listen to this whole video, you understand that I'm exhausted. So if I'm that exhausted to do my daily things, I am exhausted to show up for you guys, but I am here. That's why I was like, let me put on the camera and let them know how I feel. I can't give the going out and doing all those things because I haven't had the energy to do it. The last time y'all seen my video, if y'all haven't watched it, that's the last time I went out. Go to that video and check out my weekend vlog. And that's the last time I went out. So since then, I've been feeling the way I'm feeling, but I am doing all that I need to do. Like I said, I started off with taking off today and getting myself together, and I'm going to continue to do the other things that I feel like I need to do. And whatever y'all suggest for me in the comments below, I'm going to do, and I'm going to show up for myself. And if I show up for myself, I'm going to be able to show up for you guys. And yes, thank you. Thank you so much. And I hope you come back. Love you guys. Bye.